Morning, Idris. Just get everything set up here. I think I just heard a legendary animal nearby. I'm thinking, what's nearby here? The elk? I don't hear it anymore. Pretty sure I heard it though. Oh, yep, there it is over there. Alright, let me quickly check. See if we got a photo. Nope, no photo or anything. Okay. Morning, happy Saturday. If you're in the States, happy Thanksgiving. Hope it was a good one. I'll never understand that coding. Meow. I don't know why it's not diving and it's whistling my horse. So what? There we go. What's whistle horses up? In no scenario was I hitting up. Alright, buddy, it's okay. I have all the Rex Road outfit items, but not the full outfit in my wardrobe. In Red Dead, how am I going to get the full outfit? What items are you missing? If you have all the Rex Road items... Oh, it doesn't go together as a full outfit. I don't think. You know, I never checked my wardrobe for that. I don't think it does. I think it's just all the individual pieces that put together the outfit. I don't think it actually, I don't think it'll actually go in as a full outfit. I'll check my wardrobe, but I think it was so, the Outlaw Pass, like, over time, you got all the outfit, like, the individual pieces, and it made the full outfit. Yeah, I don't think it will show as a full outfit. Let me check my wardrobe. I'm gonna do this real quick, and then I'll go check my wardrobe. I see the Evans is struggling already. What? They killed my horse! You bitches! You dirty little bitches. Poor little Shadow, just over here minding his own damn business. Okay, well, that's on you, my guy. That's on you. Alright, ignite the dynamite, get out of the building. A spicy one this morning. Hey Cap, how's it going? Happy Thanksgiving. Alright, we're gonna have to give Shadow a little break now because after that, like, poor guy's gonna need a little break. Let's give him a cookie. Let's pull somebody else out. Let's let Shadow have a little rest. My big rule in this game, it's not a rule, but it's just a thing I do. If my horse gets, like, downed and I have to revive it, I normally will call out a different horse. Give it a golden cookie, give him a little brush, because they normally, he seems to be acting fine, but normally they act really weird right after you, actually he's acting like totally fine. We're still gonna call a new one. Sometimes they still, like, act like they're dying. Who do we want to call? Lily May. Alright, let me go check my wardrobe real quick. I'm pretty sure, though, it'll never show as a full outfit. It's just the individual pieces, I think. But I don't actually know. Alright, where's my camp? Somewhere around here. I don't know why my camp is in New Austin again. I swear, I put my camp in New Austin once, and like every time I load in, it wants to be in New Austin. Oh, interesting. Son of a bitch. I've been putting this together the whole time based off the individual pieces. Yeah, I don't know the difference between... So I guess maybe the pass gave you the option to get it as a full outfit at the end or something. I don't remember. It's been a while. My guess is it's not going to do that, though, because it was only the individual pieces that you were getting from the pass, and so you wouldn't get the full thing. I don't know. That's a good catch there. I didn't realize they put it together as a full outfit as well. Interessante. Something wrong with my sound? Uh-oh, what's wrong with my sound? Jules says there's something wrong with my sound. Is it the mic or is it the game sound? Oh, give me a second, give me a second. Well, that didn't fix it.
All right, that should theoretically be better. Thank you, Juo, for letting me know that my sound had to have been crazy right then because of the... It definitely was pulling through the controller. I hate OBS So OBS, if I don't check it every time, will change. Okay, sounds normal now. Good. Okay, sorry about that, guys. OBS will just, like, randomly change my property, like, off of... I have to, like, click properties all the time and, like, select the device because it'll, like, unselect it. It's super weird. So what I always look for is, I always look for the fact that it's going up. And so I didn't realize it would be pulling. I don't think I've ever had to pull through the controller before. Okay. And we're back. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you who are in the States. I'm sure you heard me before, but it probably sounded terrible.
I've seen a lot of people roaming about the woods with strange flashing devices lately.
I'm glad you said something because I would never have known because the sound is going up. Like I can see it on the right. That's how I check my mic. And I've got my USB mic like right in front of my face, so... okay, so for today, general daily challenges, we have 2 bison skinned, 1 horse sack updated, 1 Joe mission completed, 1 player killed from the hip in showdowns, of course. Always gotta have that PvP on Saturday. I don't know why on Saturday it's such a big PvP day. 3 player kills with a shotgun and free roam events. That one's actually not difficult because the shotgun's probably one of the easier guns to use, but... Oh, look, Fool's Gold just popped up. I could do that. But the next one is 3 player kills with thrown weapons and free roam events, and no. That's what I have to say to that. No, absolutely not. So I would, if it had just been these two, I would have done it because kills from the hip isn't too terrible. Shotgun kills isn't too terrible. I'm not throwing weapons at people in freaking Fool's Gold or whatever just popped up. No, no thank you. No thank you, Rockstar. No thank you. Bounty Hunter, 2 bounty completed with at least 1 or more posse member, 3 bounty targets brought in, more than 1 bounty target brought in once. Those are not great Bounty Hunter dailies this morning. Those are terrible. Trader, 20 carcasses donated within 10 minutes, 6 large animal carcasses, 10 small animal carcasses, find 3 antique alcohol bottles, 3 arrowheads, 6 collectibles, do 3 bootlegger missions, sell with 18 bottles intact, complete 2 story missions. These are not great dailies today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Don't kill an animal for 24 hours, find 2 legendary animals with pheromones, and revive 2 sedated animals. These are actually pretty terrible daily challenges today. So I'm going to do some of them, but I'm not going to be so focused on completing them. Then we're going to go and do a Joe mission. Hey, puppy. OBS is always acting up, man. Hey, Retta, how's it going? If I could do... so there's another version of OBS. It's not actually OBS. I like it better. It's easier to set up alerts and things, but it's just not as good. But I would try it because I swear this OBS is always be acting up. Here you go, guys. Turkeys. Oh, let's check out and see what the... We're just gonna get 1. I want to see what the... No, that's... No. Thank you. No. Trying to pick up the turkey. It's the closest butcher I can sell this to. I'm gonna have to fast travel, aren't I? I don't want to lose it. Let's see if it stays on my horse when I fast travel. It might not. Is it $20? Okay. I was just curious. That's the only turkey I will kill. I was for science, okay? For science?
Looking to sell your wares or buy some of the finest meat to ever grace this town?
There you go. $20. If you're new, that's not bad. If you're new and you're playing this week.
Back when you're in the market for real quality.
Okay, you know what? That was a 3-star turkey, bitch. Get out of here. So rude. Alright, back to Joe. I did change the outfit I made to get the full Rexroad from Outlaw Pass 2. Oh, what's this down here? Engage with your audience. Oh, members only live stream? Get out of here. That is quite a bit of money for a turkey. Oh, okay. Cap, I thought you were putting a, like, mathematical equation in there to calculate something, and I was just like... I'm real confused. So 3 stars, $20, 2 stars, $12. Is that what you're saying? I was like 3 times 20, and then I was like, oh, now there's a space, but we're multiplying 2 times -12.
How'd it go out there?
You can fit 10 in your wagon. It is funny that you can only fit 10 in your wagon, though. Can I steal some horses, my guy? Yes, thank you. I don't like you.
You better not be playing me. If you are, there'll be hell to pay.
I'll stab you.
I'll trust you. You don't come easy to me, trust, but I will.
Oh, I picked up
I'll trust you.
Red Dead 1. the other day
And I
because
know
it
it's the best
was
way you'll
the
find
biggest
going
sale I've
about
seen.
getting it.
I got it for like $24,
There's
which
some
is
horses
I'll take it.
at the end of the
I haven't seen
railway,
it go under
just below that
40, I
leisure
think.
pool. Feller's got them grazing
Yeah, our
up
character
there
does not know how to maximize
before they go
space.
to market.
You can fit, what is
It'd
it, like
be
6
us
large
selling
cats in
them
there, and you can only
instead.
fit 10 tiny turkeys.
Go
Like,
get them,
clearly somebody's never played
and I'll make
Tetris.
it happen, okay? I know you will.
And I will say, with Red Dead 1, so I picked it up, I started playing it the other night. The graphics are beautiful, man. They really hold on. They really hold up to just... It's not the graphics that need an update in that game. It's... Now, I know I'm on the PS5 Pro, so they look better than they did on, like, when I played on the PS4. It's the mechanics that need an update. Howdy, CT. CT, how's it going? Oh, sorry, guys. Man, I don't know what it is about this time of year, but... Allergies just do be getting me, man. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I stayed up late last night to finish up my one class, so I have all the stuff done for one class. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it because it was giving me some error with the last 3 projects where it was like, access was like, this mode is disabled. You're in like, whatever, you don't have like the permissions. So I couldn't run any of the queries that I was creating. So like in the directions, it would be like, do this, do this, do this, do this. And then it would be like, okay, save your query as this. And then it would be like, run it and then see what your results are and then close it. And so I would hit run and it would tell me like, you're in disabled mode, blah, blah, blah. This is blocked. And so I was like, so I did it anyway. I did a whole one just to see, because I was going to have to email my professor and be like, look, I've tried it on 3 different computers. I talked to our IT guy, like I've re-downloaded Office and it's still doing this. But it actually let me submit them and that didn't count against me. So I was like, okay. So I stayed up late, did that. So I really, I just have like a 2-part project left for my management supervision class. And I think I'm only going to do part 1. I have like a 98% in the class right now. And each part is only worth 20 points. So part 1 looks easy enough. I'll probably do that. But part 2, I just think I'm not going to do. It's not overly complicated. It's just, I just don't see the point in doing it, honestly. I didn't really read the textbook, so you have to like pull like quotes that like prove whatever you're saying like directly from the textbook, and I'm like, man, I'm probably not gonna do that. Currently still wishing for a current gen update for Red Dead. Me too. Current gen. Hopefully Red Dead 2 will get the 60 FPS treatment here soon. Like I said, Red Dead 1 is beautiful. It still holds up. What was that originally? Was that originally a PS4 or a PS3 game? I think it was a PS4 game originally. Wait. No, it was a PS3 game. Red Dead 2 was originally a PS4 game. Because I didn't have a PS4 when Red Dead 2 dropped. That's what I got. So PS3, so Red Dead 1 is PS3. And it holds up so well. It's crazy. It's just the mechanics need an update. I mean, everybody knows Red Dead 2's mechanics aren't fantastic either. They're not terrible. Like this, it's not horrible. But like Red Dead 1 really needs a mechanics update. Wow, this outfit and this horse really go together pretty well. Yeah, I just started my playthrough for Red Dead 1 on the PS5, but I know the upgrade is coming, and it should be free now that I have it, I'm pretty sure. I know, I feel like at the end of the stream, I feel like I want to go in there and show you guys the graphics of it, if you haven't played Red Dead 1, or you don't have a PlayStation, because man, it looks so good. Oops. Okay, don't be extra. Damn, we look good right now. Should pull out my Roadster. Mechanics appetite is asking a bit much. Why, Cap? It's not. If they could just give me the horses and the... dude, I would even take the weapons wheel of Red Dead 2 over the weapons wheel in Red Dead 1. If they could at least drop the horses in there. Come on. I love how at the end of this, when you steal a horse here, your horse is just like drinking out of the trough. You probably can't hear, but I can't even hear the water as she's like... Come on, who doesn't want that in Red Dead 1? I only have my PS3 version. I need to buy the copy. So PlayStation had a sale on it. Is Red Dead 1 worth getting? I mean, I 100% think that it is if you are someone that can deal with older game mechanics. If you can deal with older game mechanics, then yes, the story is phenomenal. The graphics are beautiful. It's, if you've played Red Dead 2, it's going to be a great continuation for you to see how the rest of the story turns out. Obviously, I played Red Dead 1 before I played Red Dead 2 because I played that one first. But I would say it is so worth it. The only thing is, because I have a lot of trouble going back and playing older games because of the mechanics. The mechanics can be pretty rough sometimes. It's not like horrible, but like there are a couple missions where you have to do on the horseback and your horse is not responsive, is not as anywhere near as responsive as Red Dead 2. And so like turns and stuff and keeping up can be a little janky. Even the shooting's not terrible, but it's definitely going to be a big difference from Red Dead 2. All right, Lily, you're gonna make yourself sick with all that water. But I think in terms of story and world, absolutely 100%, definitely worth it. You just have to be kind of patient with the graphics, or not with the graphics, with the mechanics, I'd say. All right, let's go visit Fort Mercer. Actually, let's check for some bison real quick. So if you're on PlayStation, so like I was saying, it's Red Dead 1 right now. I know you like the physical copy though, because right now the digital like Red Dead 1, I don't know if it's still on sale, but it was on sale for like $24.99, which is the lowest I've ever seen them go with it. And I was like, so I went ahead and picked it up because I knew the PS5 upgrade was coming, or the 60 FPS upgrade was coming. So I was like, let me go ahead. I've been wanting to get this. It's been on my wish list. It's just I haven't seen it drop below $39.99. I was like, I'm not paying $40 for this game. I was like, I've already bought Red Dead 1. I've already bought Red Dead 2. Like, I've bought Red Dead 2 so many times, it's sad. I've purchased it for... I purchased it for PlayStation. I purchased a second version for PlayStation so I could get the Ultimate Edition. I purchased it for Xbox. I've purchased it for PC. I've purchased online for PC. Like, or I did online first and then I went back and purchased the actual game for PC. Like, it's crazy. So when I saw... Now, it could drop lower than that. It's just 24 is the lowest I've seen it since they released it. So I went ahead and did it. If it drops any lower, I'm okay with that. I think 24 is fair. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just riding. Lily May. We'll check for some bison. Then we'll go to Fort Mercer. It is so chilly in here today, and it's not even... I'm sure it's not even that cold outside. I mean, we did have a dip in temperatures, but... okay, it's 49 degrees outside right now. That's pretty chilly for me, okay? I'm just saying. Red Dead 2 is still 30 FPS, yes. Mm-hmm. I'll gladly pay Rex for the money because they don't hold back when creating this game. I agree. I just, with as much as I spent toward these games, I was like, you dropping lower. I'm not paying 50 on Red Dead 1. I've already purchased it, paid for it. I have it on PS3. So I was like, you ain't getting a full 50 out of me. And then even 30, I was like, because I bought it. I bought Red Dead 1 for Xbox. I purchased it I have it on Xbox. I just don't have an Xbox anymore. And I was like, I just can't again. I purchased it so many times. I purchased this game so many times. I was like, you giving me a sale and then I'll get it. And I did. I waited and I got it for 24 and I'm okay with that. All right, we need some bison. Any bison out here? That's a rock. Oh, what's my don't kill an animal here? Oh, no. Not very high. You guys got any tips for when you start Trader Roll? Trader Roll's my least favorite roll, so I'm probably going to have the least amount of tips of anybody. Hey, Smut, how's it going? Also, you're the one that asked about Red Dead still 30 FPS. Hello. I hate these ad things. They mess me up. I don't see when people come in. So you're going to get a wide variety of opinions about stuff. For me personally, I'll throw any animal in my camp. So it doesn't matter if it's 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars. I'll throw whatever in just to get it going. Most people will tell you not to bother with anything less than a 3 star. Right now, 3 star pelts, hides, animals, like they're all giving extra materials. So they are better. But when you're first getting started, I'm like, I'll throw whatever in. I would just say, like, make sure your camp is filled. Let me move camp here real quick and I'll... It's not a hard roll to, like, rank up. It's gonna put it behind me. Shit, I should have turned around. So when you first start, you're only gonna have access to the small wagon. And so I think... Is that... Somebody's gonna have to remind me. I think that the small wagon is 25 goods, right? And then medium is 50 and then large is 100. I'm pretty sure. So when you first get started, when you hit 25 goods, you can sell, because you can't sell higher than that until you rank up. Aw. Your little horse all by itself. So go ahead and sell when you hit 25. Because like I said, even if you get to 50, you can't sell 50. You can only sell 25 at a time. Once you hit and you're able to purchase the medium wagon, then you can sell 50 and then 100. When you're first starting out, it is better, or even in general, I think it's better to do local deliveries because there's less risk involved and it's a shorter amount of time, so you can get back to starting your camp. I'm halted right now. How much do you know about Trader Roll? Do you know, like, all the basics of Trader Roll? Like, your 2 bars on your top right-hand side of the screen, you can see right now where it's got, like, the pelts and it's got the goods and it's got the halted in between.
Suspense is killing me.
So the top bar, your pelts, a full bar will get you halfway down on the goods bar. So the second bar down. So you have to fill that twice, basically, to get a full... Shut up, Crips, I'm talking. So you have to fill the top bar up twice in order to get a full bar of goods down on the bottom. Like I said, once you hit 25 goods, you can sell because you only have the small wagon. I'm pretty sure nobody has said anything about that. That's not true. I only just started to do 1 delivery. Okay, perfect. So you're already on your way. So I would just say keep doing what you're doing. Fill your camp up. Legendaries, if you have access to them or see them, will give you a ton of materials. Otherwise, 3-star cougars, 3-star panthers, they're all going to be great. But really anything. Bucks, pronghorn, they're all going to be great to fill your camp. Feathers is another one people don't think about. Hey, Hunter, how's it going? Feathers are really great. So if you're in the bayou and you put your camp in there, throw some gators in, throw some feathers in. I think those fill up camp pretty good. If you get a bunch of, like, heron and pelicans and all that. And then, yeah, just sell. And you'll rank it up, honestly, really fast. As soon as you can get the medium... You could skip the medium wagon if you wanted to and go right to the large. If you're short on money, I would say. Because I think it's not that far off from each other. Let me just check real quick. Let's see. Okay. By the way, Claude Ruber, great horse. Love it. This actually got some really good stuff in here, too. Oh yeah, the weapons locker, so you can put weapons in, is great. So here's the medium delivery wagon. You can do 50 goods. It's $300. But you'll get access to the large wagon once you hit rank 10, I believe it is. So honestly, so when you hit 5, you can get the medium. When you hit 10, you can get the large. Honestly, if you don't have a ton of money, just skip the medium and go straight to the large. You just need 5 more levels. You can just do 25 goods deliveries. And it won't take too long, I don't think. So I forgot, this actually doesn't. The material satchel upgrade's pretty good. Efficiency, like, definitely that's a good one. That's at 10. Yeah, it's not too tough though. Just fill your camp, do deliveries, and you'll rank it up pretty fast. Yeah, I think I skipped medium because it's like the medium's $300, and in 5 levels you can purchase the large for $750, and it's just, yeah, it's almost pointless to get the medium in my opinion. But yeah, just set your camp up in an area with a lot of animals. Make sure you keep it filled. I think I need to do a resupply. Oh, you have to do 4 resupply. So resupply for every 25 goods, basically. So just keep an eye on that. Because it will halt. There are some activities where your camp won't continue to work either. I think if you go into CTAs or like showdowns or I don't know which ones don't, but like some activities you go into, like your table won't keep working, so you won't get any goods for it. My first delivery long distance was rough. Yeah, I would stick to, yeah, armadillo's a great spot because of the pronghorns. Pronghorns are probably the most annoying animal in my opinion to hunt, but so, around Armadillo's good. Out here in the Heartlands is going to be good. Big Valley is going to be great. Blackwater, so the plains is going to be really good. So any of those large open areas where there's a lot of like deer, pronghorn, like things that you can throw in. Elk surprisingly don't give as high as you would think. I don't think the elk are super worth it because you can drag them before you skin them. But like elk, I don't waste my time with too much. But I will sometimes put my camp in the bayou, and I'll get gators and feathers to put in. But yeah, anything 3-star right now is giving bonus, so it's good. Yeah, do your trader dailies. You'll rank up pretty fast. Trader's one of the easier ones to rank up. The hardest ones to rank up are naturalist. Is a pretty slow one to rank up. Actually, that honestly might be the slowest. Collector's the fastest. Collector will rank up so fast, it's crazy. But I think Trader's a pretty easy rank up. I had trouble ranking up Bounty Hunter because it was back when I was having all the disconnects. So like I wouldn't get the XP for doing a bounty because it would disconnect right as I turned in, and that was super frustrating. Okay, this guy does not want to die. Sir, stop hiding behind my wagon. That'll blow up, please. Oh, if you're high honor, you're more likely to get resupplies that involve things like hunting, which are a pain in the ass. If you're low honor, you get a little bit better resupplies usually. This is the worst one though because this thing will blow up. You're dead, bitch. Well, you know. Yeah, do the resupplies. Do not order supplies because you get great XP for these. And you get supplies, so bonus. But yeah, don't ever order supplies. Always do the resupply when you're ranking up. Cap's got some good tips here. So there are a lot of people here in... Takes effort to keep low honor. It does, because every time you pet your horse, you like... are instantly back up to high honor. Do I let viewers join you? Sometimes. Actually, in December, we're going to have lots of opportunities to join in if you've been around. My typical rule is just because we have a lot of trolling that sometimes happens. It comes in waves. Is that I don't add anybody as a friend the first time that you're in chat, typically, unless we're doing an event. But we're going to be doing a CTA day. We'll probably have a trail ride in December. So we got some opportunities coming up for people to join in. Some days I just run solo when I stream on Saturdays. Sometimes friends hop in. It depends on what we're doing. My rules are pretty simple if you hop in. And it's basically just, you know, don't shoot other players unprovoked. And actually, we're not going to fight in general. Like, I just don't do that anymore. So we're typically going to change lobbies or right away. And don't harass other posse members. It's pretty simple. I do ask that you be over the age of 18 if I'm going to add you to party chat. And if I'm talking and answering questions to chat, I'll ask that you not talk over me. That's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. Hey, Press, how's it going? That's nice. You're the first streamer I've heard do that. It can be really rough. I've go through periods where I don't really add people and play with too many people that I've never played with before, just because we do have a bunch. Sometimes, I mean, it's like any game, any streamer. You've got people that are sitting at home with nothing to do, and they just decide they want to troll people, and it doesn't really bother me anymore. So if somebody hops in and they're a dick, I'm just gonna kick you out and unfriend you and go to a new lobby. But at the same time, I know there's like people who stream as their job are always going to be more cautious. And if you have a lot of followers, like a lot of people watching, you're going to be more cautious. Because one, you can't add everybody. So in Red Dead, it's a little bit easier. Just because you can have like 7 people playing, but let's say you're playing a 4-man battle royale, for example, like there's only so many people that can join. And you can't friend everybody. Otherwise, you would have a billion friends on your friends list. So, like, I totally get it. I helped someone sell I helped sell goods for someone, and I got $800. Would using the large wagon be the reason why, or is it medium? You always get half as the person who it's not your wagon. You'll always get half. I'm trying to think because was that during like a double trader month? Because typically a large wagon is, if you're selling it and it's your wagon, a large wagon local delivery is 500. Right? Why can't I think of it's 500, right? And I'm already at 416. It can't be 500.
I don't want to rush you, but
Dude, how much is this is how much I don't do trader anymore. Because it can't be 500 because it's like 12 something, right? I thought it was 625 for a large. That was 500 local, 625 for a long distance. But that can't be right. That's got to be half of what you get, right? 1200, 12 something. That is the half. Longest. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know why my brain's not working. I just don't do trader that often anymore. I hate it. I hate killing the animals, even the game. Yeah, it's 1,000 with the bonus, right? 1250 or 1225 or something when it's double. It's got to be 1250 when it's double. It's got to be 500 for local, but it can't be. I'm already at 424 at 52 goods, so it can't be. We're not on. Are we? Oh, we're on a bonus. We're on a bonus right now. That's right. I'm sorry. I totally forgot it's trader month. We're on a bonus month. Yes. So you would have gotten 800 because they did a long distance, large delivery. That can't be right either. In what scenario would you get 800? You would only get 600 something. Are you sure you got 800? If you're selling somebody, if you're with somebody else who's selling their goods, you get less. You don't get the full amount. Away from the saddle. Clearly, I can't remember anything about trader right now. I do have a trader video. All the information's in there. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? Guess who got the Gran Turismo 7 Platinum today? Nice. I only need 3 more online wins for the Wreckfest Platinum. So hopefully 2 plats in one day. Congratulations. I think you got 800. I don't know. First time bonus? Yeah, you should have gotten... I want to say... I don't know if it's half exactly. We're going to have to sign set. I can't remember. You definitely don't get anywhere near the full amount. I can't remember how much posse members get. We used to run wagons all the time, too. But yeah, I forgot it's on bonus. So keep in mind that right now, sell as many as you can this month because it's on bonus. So you're going to get bonus XP and bonus money. Let me just pull up the newswire real fast. I totally forgot we were in a trader month. All right, trader sales right now, yeah, 2 times Red Dead money, XP, and roll XP. So if you're ranking trader up, from now through Monday, basically just sell as many wagons as you can because of that 2 times payout. Because as of next Tuesday, that goes away and it's back down to normal. So, hey, Ducky, good morning. Ducky says posse members get half. Ducky is the one I was waiting because I knew somebody was going to know this and I was pretty sure it was half, but I couldn't remember because I don't do trader that much anymore. Hey, Ronald, how's it going? So yeah, sell as much as you can trader-wise through Monday night or Monday. I don't know when it switches over, sometime early Tuesday morning, because yeah, the bonuses will go away and so it'll be slower to level up. But yeah, if you're selling with somebody, you don't get the full amount. Basically, you get half. And right now, you should have gotten like 625, I think. So you probably had a little bit of money. I always forget because Moonshiner's not half. Moonshiner's weird. So Moonshiner's the same way. If you're selling your Moonshine, you get the full amount if you don't break any bottles. If you are in the posse of somebody who's selling a Moonshine, you get a very small percentage. Yeah. Speaking of Moonshine, let's go see if we have a Moonshine going. All right, Thomas, I swear you don't do it for a little bit. It's so funny because, like, there's just things now I've been playing so long that I just don't do as much anymore because it's not my favorite thing. Like, I did when I was making videos, or I did when I was playing in a, 7-man posse, or, even when I was like ranking stuff up. But now that I've like been playing so long, I do the things that I super enjoy and I just don't do the things I don't enjoy that much. And trader is just not my favorite. So trader gets left behind, unfortunately. Oh no! I only have Bert Higgins. And I have an hour and 11 minutes, so it just reset recently. We can sell it when you like it. Okay, I just need to sell with 18 bottles in tax, so I'm gonna have to sell to Bert. I'm sorry, Cap. I gotta sell to Bert.
So, what shall we create?
Oh, Bert.
Your timing.
I need to constantly tell myself you have enough screenshots already. Dude.
We have some
I take so many screenshots in games that I enjoy. It's crazy. Good old Bert, he'll buy anything. I pretty much only go fishing in Red Dead these days and play Screenshot Simulator. Yeah. Same. Yeah, when you that tracks like Moonshine with somebody else, it is insane how little you get in a Moonshine. If you think about it, you only get like 200 and something for some of the Moonshines, but like you should at least get half, I feel like, just like Trader. I don't know why they didn't do half, honestly. Cap says it's your shine. I only need the daily for 18 bottles in tax, so it's okay. I'm not hurting for money. Now I just need to focus and make sure I get there with 18 bottles intact. We're only going to Quakers, which is nice. What are the chances these guys are going to let me go? Hello, gentlemen. I am but a poor country girl. Fuck you. All you had to do was let me go and you'd all be alive, you know? Shit, I can't see these guys through the trees. Hiding in bushes. apparently my damsel in distress voice was not convincing enough for them.
Plenty of road to spare.
Yeah, we used to do like moonshine. We would do like 7-man posses and rotate around, and somebody would sell their moonshine, then they'd sell their delivery. And it's not a lot, but at least it is some XP and a little bit of money. And if you're hanging out and they're doing a big trader delivery for you. Dude, all the guns are being a little bitchy today. So I'm using the Springfield rifle currently, and I think I've got the Navy revolvers on. The Springfield is good. It's a one-shot, so you have to reload after each of them. All the guns are being a little... This must be a little bit of a cranky lobby. Somebody in here's got the bad internets, whoever's hosting. Okay. Success. I love the trader and hunting, my favorite. Naturalist just does not do it for me. Well, the legendary missions are cool. Yeah, and for me, like, collecting is probably my favorite thing to do in the game anymore, because it's just so relaxing, and I can just, like, ride around and, like, see the beautiful scenery and, like, be on my horse. So collecting is probably my favorite. If I want any action, Bounty Hunter is great for that. I think they could have done so much more with Naturalist role for me. Yes, the Springfield's great for hunting because it only paints once, so you can't accidentally ruin a pelt if it like stutters and paints twice. I would have loved something with Naturalists that involved getting more photographs or like unique photographs and being able to turn those photographs in for money. I think that could have been really cool and interesting for people that like to do photography and capture screenshots and stuff. I think that's like a real missed opportunity. So otherwise I don't mind the Naturalist role, but it doesn't really add a whole lot to the game in my opinion. Like it added the legendary animals, sure, but they needed to do something. There needed to be more of maybe a struggle between Gus and Harriet in terms of what you're doing for the role. And I think the photography thing could have been really cool. So it's kind of a bummer. Do you do Lake Izzy for that money? No. I don't do glitches here. I definitely don't do anything that involves a gold glitch because I wouldn't want to lose my account. So I stay away from those. The only thing I did early on... So let's see, I started in 2018. So in 2019, the game was in a really unstable state. And I was trying to rank up some ability cards, and I kept disconnecting. So everything I would do, I would disconnect upon turn in. So like I'd do a stranger mission, I'd go to turn it in, and I would disconnect. So I wasn't getting any money, and it was like weeks of this, and I was so pissed off. So I did a couple thousand of the fish glitch back then. Which is the one where you go down outside of Valentine. You could put, I think it was a pike. You'd put a pike on the back. You'd grab another pike. You'd switch it. And it would like add multiple pikes on. So I did about like 2,000, somewhere around there. And that's the only glitch I've ever done in this game. And then I realized this is dumb and boring and a waste of my time. Really? Oh, that's right. I still don't have a... Barry Cobbler almost always has a buyer. It's crazy.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm just gonna play the game and hopefully, and the game did get to a much better state. I also played with some settings a little bit. My internet also wasn't the best back then. We were on satellite internet, and so some of the disconnects were my fault. Not my fault personally, but like my internet's fault. So it eventually stopped doing that, and it was fine. If you choose to do glitches, that's fine. It's as long as you're not hurting. My view of stuff like that in video games is if it doesn't hurt anybody else or like negatively impact anybody else's gameplay, then you do you. If you want to dupe legendary animals, if you're, you want to get the money and gold because you don't have time to grind for it, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm just not personally going to do them because and here's why. One, I have everything on this account. If I lost it, I'd be real sad. I have other accounts, so I could still play, but like I'd be real sad. Two, years after people did a glitch in GTA that got them. So you never want to mess in a game with anything that is like a real money currency. Because if it's a real money, something you can pay real money for, so like here, the gold bars, and in GTA, I don't know, what is it called when you can pay real money for like whatever credits it is or whatever. So anytime you mess with like something that is a real money that would negatively impact the company, in this case Rockstar Take-Two, then there's always the chance that they could catch you and reset you or ban you or for things like that. So years and years after people had done this one glitch in GTA where they got like whatever the real money currency is in the game that you have to pay, that you would have to pay for, they went back and reset a bunch of accounts. I know people personally who lost their accounts, stuff that they had gotten not even through the glitch, like just passes and things or whatever the equivalent is in GTA, where they had unique items and they lost all of it. And I'm like, screw that. I ain't chancing that at all. This is Kieran's horse. So this is the Tennessee Walker. This is my base girl. She's This is the horse when I'm like, people, guys, you don't need to have the best horse in the game to have a fantastic horse. She is amazing. She doesn't have the top stats, but she is a solid pony. I missed the $7 trout from the first few months of the game. Also, salmon. Weren't salmon like double the price at first? And then they were like, you know what? You guys are making too much money from salmon. Clearly, this was a money trick, and we're gonna take that away. I forget how much they cut salmon down to. It was crazy. I do have Red Dead 2 Platinum, yes. The hardest part about that was the gold rush, I believe. So that's where you had to get gold medals in a certain number of story missions, and it was a lot. I had to use platinum chasers to help because in story, when you do the missions, some of them are time sensitive in that sometimes you have to go into like cinematic to negate the time, and you would never know that. And sometimes you couldn't use cinematic, and so I had to use platinum chasers to help me get the gold medals. And I had to go back through and do another playthrough to do it, because to go back and try to replay the missions, you would get like base stats and base horse, and it was almost impossible to get a gold. Rockstar reset a lot of your accounts from the casino and apartment glitches back in the day. Yeah, like I didn't even know what it was because I don't play GTA, but I remember some of my friends being so upset that they lost like unique items they had gotten over the years because of this one thing they did like years ago. It was crazy. Shark cards for GTA, money. GTA Online only has one currency on the casino ships. Okay, shark cards. So yeah, anytime. So just a word of warning: if you play video games, you play online. Anytime you do a glitch that messes and allows you to get money that you would have to buy, like, or get like an in-game currency that you'd have to buy like real money for, there's always the chance the developer's going to come back and reset you, ban you, anything like that. So I just don't chance it. It's not worth it to me. Gio says we played a lot during the pandemic. We did. Plus, you got to think back then. For example, Collector, everything was static spawn. So you could collect every single thing every day and sell. It was so much money. 7-man posses, we'd all have 100 good wagons like all the time, and so we're just selling 100 good wagons over and over and over again. For gold dailies, you could get, if you were on a streak, 0.5 gold per daily till you lost it, like till the end of time. It never reset unless you lost your streak. 0.5 gold per daily, and it never stopped. On my PC, I have a mod menu, so if I get banned, it would be okay. I know, like, modding, too, you have to be careful, because you could technically get banned if you go in online with a mod menu. We don't have that on PlayStation, though, so we can't do any do that. All right, let's see. Okay. Still haven't seen any. If I've seen bison, I haven't been paying attention. I don't see any around me right now. Horse sack updated. We could do that. That's pretty easy. Oh, that's right. We're going to visit Fort Mercer. I forgot. All right. Let's go to Fort Mercer. Armadillo. I kind of feel like a CTA today. I don't know why. Nearly full lobby trail rides were peak, especially the time we yelled Chelonia and jumped off the cliff. Oh my god, that was amazing. I played Red Dead on PlayStation. I don't have it on PC yet. Gotcha. Oh, someone's doing a delivery nearby. I am not here to mess with your delivery. I am just heading to the Fort Mercers. Oops. I hate that this does not go back up to map. Alright, Fort Mercer. Alright, can we stay on the road and ride there real quick? Alright, I'll be right back. Were you there when we got jumped by like 20 wolves? I think it was right after you ended the stream. Oh, dude, I can't remember back then. We did so much stuff. I mean, I've definitely been jumped by a shit ton of wolves before. The one time I remember, though, I was by myself. Some poor random tried to help me out because it was just like, yeah, it was like 20. It was like wolf after wolf after wolf, and they ended up killing me. How do you go AFK and keep going? So if you go into cinematic mode and you're on the road and it stays on the road. So I just put my controller down and it'll keep going. And you can step away for a second. Hey, S6, thank you so much. I'm not sure what your YouTube name typically is. I hate these @ handles because I can't tell. But I appreciate you stopping in and wishing us a nice stream. So yeah, it's pretty cool when you have to step away for a minute. Oh yeah, you got to set a waypoint. Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, you got to set a waypoint and it'll go. Once you get to the waypoint, typically you'll stop or you might go a little past it. Also, if your horse like goes off, so like if you were to hit it, oh, she went back that time. Sometimes they'll prove me wrong here. Sometimes your horse will stop on the road if you're not like perfectly on it. I was trying to like get her to turn off. She's actually turning back and going onto the road, though. That's hilarious. I have come back and my horse has legitimately just stopped on the side because I like hit it and she went off and she wasn't on the road. But yeah, set a waypoint, go into cinematic, make sure you're on the road. And make sure you're moving. You can't be like, I don't even know if it'll do it for walking. Let's see. Trotting, yes. I don't know if it'll keep walking, though. No, walking doesn't work. She knows she's on stream. Yeah, she's like, I ain't doing. I think trotting, yeah, trotting will keep going, walking will not. So trotting, cantering, galloping will all continue to go toward the... And here we are, we must have hit the end because I, yeah, set a waypoint for right there. So I'll do that if I have to get up and grab a drink real quick or... You know, step away for a second because then I'm like getting toward my destination. All right, horse tech updated. All right, we could do some bounties.
Get on with you.
Get on with you. I used to purposely see where my horse would take me if I didn't touch my controller. Sometimes they'll keep going for a while, right, Jess? Sometimes they'll keep going, and I'll just be like, "Where are you going? We hit the waypoint. Stop." And they're like, "Nah, we going on a ride." I see camps are being a little cranky today too. Time is it 10 o'clock? I don't know why, but I feel like McFarland Ranch CTA. I don't probably won't go to 10, but I just want to shoot some things. So let's grab some ammo. I need to grab some dynamite. We're gonna have to swap up guns though, because if we go in solo, we'll do the trusty Lancaster and we'll swap to a pump action just for more shots. You started to stream right on the F1 race start when the F1 race started, by the way. Otherwise would have been here sooner. No worries. I was a few minutes late because what was I trying to do? Oh, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Appreciate you. Fist Super on a live stream. Thank you so much. How come I can't heart this anymore? I took it away. That's so rude. That was like one of my favorite things. That's such a cute little... Is that a fox? Such a cute little fox. Mine started running me up to a craze after it reached the Heartlands Moonshine Shack. Yes. I literally got the notification they took off. I was a couple minutes late. What was I doing? Oh, it's testing out a camera potentially. I was like, nah. Can't do it. Alright, how much ammo we got? Definitely missing a few shots there. That's okay. Regular shells. Oops, no, that's not what I want to do. Oh, we do. It's a good call, though. We do need to change our ability cards. Collect deliveries. Hey, Tommy, how's it going? Welcome from West Virginia. Is it chilly up there right now? My family's up in Pennsylvania, and they said they had a massive temperature dip. Oh. Why, hello. You were in my space a little bit there, sir. Could put the hat back on briefly. I definitely won't keep it though. Hey Brandon, how's it going? What's a good way to get gold and money faster? So for gold, the best thing you can do is make sure you start up a daily challenge streak. Make sure you do at least one daily challenge a day. During week 1, every daily challenge that you do will get you 0.1 gold. Then when week 2 hits, so day 8, you'll get 0.15 per daily, and then 0.2 per daily, and then 0.25 per daily. So on weeks 3 and 4. Weeks 3 and 4 is where you want to do as many daily challenges as possible because 0.2 and 0.25 gold per daily really adds up. So you make sure you're doing that. If you're doing stranger missions, story missions, you want to think about it this way. Gold pays out in a 3-minute timer increments. So at 3 minutes, you get a certain amount, 6 minutes, 9 minutes, 12 minutes. 12 minutes is the best time for grinding gold. So if you can do a full 12 minutes, but anything under that, you just want to keep in mind you won't get a higher gold payout until you hit your next 3-minute mark. So at 3 minutes, you get 0.08 gold. 6 minutes, you get 0.16 gold. 9 minutes, you get 0.24 gold. 12 minutes, you get 0.32 gold. And then after that, the amount of gold you get drops. So the next payout is 15 minutes. So 3 minutes more is 15 minutes. But you, instead of getting an additional 8, you only get an additional 4 nuggets. So 0.04. And then after that, it goes to 20 minutes. That's why 12 minutes is the most efficient, because after that, you get less gold and you have to go longer to get the gold. But keep in mind, if you're doing any type of mission, it's based off an invisible timer. So when you start the activity is when the invisible timer starts. It has nothing to do with the timer Rockstar gives you. And from there, it'll pay out on those 3-minute increments. So it's just something to keep in mind. I have a video on it because I know that was a very quick explanation. It might not make too much sense. But waiting down, a lot of people will tell you to just wait down to 30 seconds for the highest payout, and that's not actually true. If you wait down to 30 seconds, you won't get a higher gold payout unless you hit that next payout marker. So it's just something to keep in mind. But daily challenges, stranger missions, story missions are going to give you gold. Money, I'm assuming you don't have any roles yet. So money, like collector, is the best for money. If you're going to get a roll and you want a ton of money, that's going to be a good one. Otherwise, if you're able to hop in any posses right now, the trader's paying out double. So right now, but it's about to end on Tuesday. But trader will get you some good money this month as well. I have some guides on the channel that go through, like, as a new player, what are the best things to get gold and money. need some dynamite.
Gentle with that. Trust me.
Do have to make dynamite arrows. 28 degrees in West Virginia. It's actually 49 down here right now, which is pretty chilly for me. Oh, won't let me wave.
What? I don't cater to second thoughts.
Okay, sir, I just need more dynamite.
Do not leave it near the campfire.
Oh, where'd he
Be
go?
around.
Vanished. Alright, we'll do a little fancy bow. This name looks familiar, so I could get shot here. It looks a little bit familiar. Let's see. Sometimes they're only familiar if something bad happened. Hey, Winterfall, how's it going? I had a good Thanksgiving. How about you? Bye, CT. Appreciate you hanging out. 28 sounds hot. Not if you're in the States and we go by Fahrenheit. 28 is free. So it would be, so 0 is freezing for you guys, right? So it would be under that because 32 is freezing for us. So 28 would be very cold. Below freezing, basically. Yeah, right now this month turkeys, you can get $20 a turkey for 3-star turkeys, for sure. It depends on what kind of guns you have too for hunting right now, if you can keep the perfect pelt. So if you have a... if you have the right guns to like keep those pelts. Okay, nobody joined it. Sweet. I don't really want to go to 10. I just want to shoot a little bit. Make sure we're on regular. Sweet. Alright, get rid of some of the dynamite. Hey, Jose, how's it going? Thomas says I turned 30 in a few days. That means I'm officially old. Aw, 30's still a baby. I don't think you're officially old until you feel old. When you're 92, you can officially say you're old, maybe, I guess. Well, that's embarrassing. I always forget sometimes about the reload, and then I end up, yeah, doing something like that. I was getting some footage the other day, and I didn't shoot any of the barrels because I wasn't planning on playing the CTA. And inevitably, if you do not blow these barrels up, they're going to blow up when you're standing right next to it. That's in the code. I swear it's in the code. I didn't die, but it was close. I was like, see, this is why we blow it up. Oh, I didn't check tonics. Okay, good. I got plenty of tonics. Correct. If CTAs are on bonus, you could definitely go to 5, die, and keep going, and that's going to be like a really good payout. Okay, stop jumping over stuff. you go, sir. Hope you guys are holding your own down there. Help is on the way! The only problem with McFarlane's is it's the easiest map to solo, but it's also like so big. Sir, come back. Sir. Headshot.
Time we dropped you.
Let's see. I went to watch The Last Viking in the cinema a few days ago. It's a roller coaster ride and a half. It's the new Mads, I don't know how to say his name, movie. The Last Viking. I haven't heard of that one. I think the next, what's going to be the next theater? Probably Scream 7, honestly, will be the next movie I see in theater.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. We might go see Moana. That's next year in theater. It looks really good. I don't know what else is coming out. Is Doctor Doom next year? Doctor Doom might be next year too. I don't know if that's 2027, 2026, or 2027. We'll definitely see that one in theater when it comes out. Oh, Tommy says that's how I got my gold bar. So that's good. Yeah, it's great. Definitely a great grinding thing. It's better when they're on bonus. Now, when December hits, so on Tuesday when we get our new bonuses, we're going to get the Christmas CTAs, and there is a good chance we'll get CTA bonuses. Not necessarily because I think they just did it for Halloween, but they could. And if they do, that's going to be a great grinding opportunity for gold, so you can buy rolls. I'm very excited for next month anyway, because we're going to get snow and the winter CTAs, which are my favorite. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Speaking of which, if you like CTAs, pull up my calendar here. Saturday, December 13th, I think is going to be our CTA day. So we're just going to do a bunch of them. We'll do as many as like people are like wanting to hop in, I guess, new for a while. So if that's 2, it's 2. If it's 4, it's 4. And I'll plan for a longer stream if there's interest. And yeah, people can hop in and we'll rotate around. And so they're definitely my favorite. Good job, little NPC allies. You're doing great. Ooh, a little rapid fire. Bitches, what are you doing up on the roof? My bad. I love it when the NPC allies are doing great. I always feel bad when they're doing so well and then like we hit whatever wave it is that the enemies suddenly are like ridiculous and then they just start all dropping like flies and I'm like, I'm sorry. I've been like, I should group them all together as possible on this map because it's really hard to get to them and keep all of them safe because it's such a big map. Also, good morning, Aiden. They're already hurting. Alright, you only have a smidgen gone. 3 over here that are struggle busing. Actually, how about you? Here you go, sir. Yep, Tuesday. Tuesday will start snow. Tuesday will start winter CTAs unless something terrible has happened. And they don't do it, and I'm excited. So when you log in on Tuesday... Oh no! You're almost dead. Come here, sir. Come here.
Thank you kindly.
I'll at least get you. When you log in on Tuesday, there should be some snow gently falling. You know what? Let's see if we can't get this, should have done this during setup time. Sometimes when these blow up, they'll actually block. Well, that did not go the way I wanted it to go. And if they do stay there and block, then the war wagons can't get down. That is not, I wanted to put it across the entrance, and that is not how it worked out. Snow in Poland, I could not drive without snow tires 2 days ago. I don't miss snow in real life, like having to shovel it, having to drive in it. Oh, I didn't miss it, that's for sure. That's crazy that you couldn't even drive without snow tires. Also, something you can do for gold is to reset your awards. So as you're playing, you'll periodically get awards that'll pop up. There's a screen you go to in progress, and every time you reset an award, it's 0.4 gold. CTAs are actually a great opportunity to get your like weapons ones, so like shooting, headshots, or just kills with a certain weapon. And it does every weapon, so the pistols, revolvers, repeaters, rifles, sniper rifles. And CTAs are a great way to like have a lot of enemies to kill. So if you're close, if you like need 50 more like pistol kills, like yeah, you can just pop into a CTA and do a round or two. Oh, I'd never changed my ability card. I gotta remember to do that between next time. Oh, tips on doing CTAs if you're doing them solo too. Save your shotgun for later rounds, because you have the least amount of shotgun bullets out of everything, and you're gonna need them. Also, tip number 2, have a shotgun. So many people don't go in with a shotgun. I'm just like, how do you survive? Shotgun is for those really up-close encounters where you're gonna die, basically, if you don't get a lot of kills fast. Alright, you NPCs are gonna have to heal on your... Oh, we already lost one. It's only wave 3. It's so hard to keep them alive on this map. And they're gonna unfortunately just... I'm not gonna be able to heal them because I gotta change my card. Oh! And randomly you'll just have stuff like that happen. Oh my god, that was so great. That's what I get for not paying attention. I do. That was wave 3 too. That was crazy. I can't remember the last time I died before wave 5. I told you I wasn't super committed. Hey, is that Isa? Welcome. So I don't think I completed wave 3, right? That was in wave 3. So 0.2 gold. So it's 0.2 gold, no money, $9.63, 108 XP. So definitely not worth it if you're not going to go, I think, through wave 5. You'll slide on the streets without good snow tires, and police give tickets if you don't have them. That's crazy. I couldn't live there. That was the funniest shit ever. I always tell people, because I've soloed all the maps now except the Halloween graveyard one. Oh wait. That's not true. There was a new map this past Halloween that I didn't solo either. I don't remember which one it was. And I always tell people it's part luck, because you just have weird stuff like that happen all the time, where you'll just be like full health, gold core. I didn't. I was just getting ready to take something. And you'll just have something randomly kill you. I was like, so if you can't solo it, like, don't feel bad. All right, let me go get my ammo back. Hey, Havoc, how's it going? That's why I carry a sawed-off and one revolver. I had a shotgun. Dude, like I said, I've soloed all of these. You do have to be paying attention to a certain amount. I certainly did not expect that guy to one-tap me with a shotgun, for sure. I mean, you saw I missed like 6 shots on the way by with the revolver. And I was just going to turn back and... Because in the first 5 waves, I feel like you don't have to pay that much attention. But clearly, clearly that NPC was like, not today. I grabbed this right. Ooh, I got a... Is that West Hill Haven in here? Let's do that so I can pick up this map. Do I have any other maps in here? West Hill Haven... I wish you could drop stuff out of this box because I have like a code in here that I already have. So it like put it in here, and these lures, they keep giving them to me, and like your lures don't break online. Rose can get them to break, but I can't get them to break. This one, the winter shotgun coat. It's literally going to be in there until the end of time, which is hilarious. Heartland's Oil Fields was one of the CTAs in the Halloween Pass. I'm sad in the last Halloween ones, they added the new maps, which was cool. But they took away Burn Town. They took away 2 plats in 1 day. Nice, Thomas. Nice. Congratulations. That's awesome. They took away my favorite one and the easiest one to solo is Burn Town. I don't remember whichever ones they took away. They definitely took away that one. They took away one. I think Rhodes. Did they take away Rhodes? I don't think Rhodes was available. No, not Rhodes. Oh yeah, Rhodes. Did they take away? No, Rhodes was Emerald Station. I think they took away for sure. And what I'm concerned about, I would love for them to add some more winter CTAs. But if they take away Adler's Ranch, I'm gonna be so sad because it's my favorite. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, I never did change my card. That's what I was thinking about doing. I don't need to change it now. But this one, so Live for the Fight is not good in CTAs. I would take Strange Medicine. You regain a lot of health whenever you inflict damage. Your health otherwise regenerates at half the normal rate. So that's a great one because you're gonna be constantly doing damage, and so your health is gonna constantly be regenning. Whereas Live for the Fight, your Deadeye is constantly regenning, and it's too slow to keep up with the shooting. So I'll do Painted Black, Strange Medicine, Eye for an Eye, so that every time I get a headshot, I get to Deadeye, and Fool Me Once, just so every shot I take does less damage for every consecutive shot. Shoot, when I logged out of there was something I was going to go do, and I can't remember what it is now. I can't remember. Can't remember. Technically 3 plats since I auto-popped to GTA 7 on the PS4 version. Nice. What am I working on right now? No, I got the platinum for Yote. I don't platinum too many games, but if I'm really enjoying it, and it depends on whether or not I think I'm going to be able to do the platinum. Do I hear a Danger Noodle nearby? Danger Noodle? I thought I did. I am working on Yote New Game Plus. I just started. All right, we're still operational, which is good. Maybe I'll move camp and do a little... I could try to do a little hunting around here. This is sort of open. I've got a bunch of hills, though, so not the best. I gotta change her tack. There was something I was gonna do as soon as I logged out of that, and I can't remember what it is. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, we got one. Ooh, there's a collectible over here. I could do a little collecting. The alcohol bottle? Irish whiskey. What's my overall rank? So this is my main account, and on my main account, I'm 9 something. I have to wait for the thing on the left-hand side to go away, though. Go 941 on this account. I have another PlayStation account that's in the 300s, one that's in the 100s, and then a little baby rank, like 6 or whatever, that I used to grit footage for. And then my Xbox character is like a 1 to 200 maybe. And my PC, I think, is actually, I thought it was just over 100, but I think it's just under 100.
Stocks are looking good. This is good quality.
Dude, I'm gonna miss where one animal fills your camp up that much, because I hate hunting. That's right, large animals. Okay, I'm going to go change my tack, and then we're gonna do some bounties. And then some collecting, perhaps. Morning, Diana. How's it going? My overall rank is 56. My trader roll is 17. Nice. That's actually pretty good. So you're almost a rank 20 trader. So you'll get there probably before the end of the month. Sweet. Nice. And halfway to having everything unlocked, which is good too. A little over halfway. Once you hit 100, anything over that is like just not, it's nothing. Like, you know what there's nothing else to unlock over 100. So once you hit 100, you're good. And then it's just the money and gold to buy the things you want. Hey, Corbin. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving if you're here in the States. Mine was very low-key. Gypsy had surgery on Wednesday, so he was recovering. So we hung out on headset like a little bit, but nothing super crazy since he was still on the drugs. Oh, no, I don't want to buy a horse. I want to manage a horse. Nope, nope. The game's like, you want to buy a horse. And I'm like, I don't. I do, but I don't. Best way to do this is just to go to stirrups. You don't even have to change anything, and it'll give it to you. Wait, did the Bellinger just go on her? Did I just accidentally switch saddles? No. Okay, that was weird. I was gonna say that was weird. Ooh, we got a posse rolling through here. It's the first time I've seen a 4-man in a while. Do 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 do. I love when people kill you in the game and they think they did something special when it's like an auto lock on if you're on console. They were like, yeah, you were riding by me and you see how fast I killed you? Yeah. The game helped you with that. Alright, more than one brought in at once. And what was the other one that's doable? 3 targets brought in. Okay, so I can see a 2-person. We'll do that one. I would go with the hooded stirrups. I don't like the look of them. I'm very much into aesthetics, and the stats don't really matter too much, so as long as you have a decent stirrup. So I I think I went with the bell. I think I switched off the hooded to the bell for like so many of them. Yeah, if you want like the best stat stuff, for sure. But for me, it doesn't matter too much. So I do the bell on most of my saddles that I can. If it's like a brown saddle, I'll go with whichever one is the bell, but it's the brown one. Can't think of the name of it. There was once upon a time when I was playing, even back before I started streaming, where I had a Nakadocha saddle on every single horse that I own, because that's what everybody was saying you had to do. Like all the videos you'd watch on YouTube, a Nakadocha saddle, you have to have this for your horses. And then I like kept playing the game and realized that wasn't true. And so when I started streaming and making videos, the one thing I vowed to never do was to be like, you have to do this, when it's not true. Ooh.
Act smart and don't do a goddamn thing.
Alright, one of you's gotta die because unfortunately I don't feel like tying you up and chasing after this one. So you get to die. Can it be done? Yes. Do I feel like doing it? No. You lucky little bitch. My gun like didn't fire the first time. We went the wrong way. All right. Excuse me, sir. It was, when I last looked at the temp down here, it was like 49 degrees, and I was like, chilly. It's like warm in my bedroom because I've got the little like fireplace heater going and my heated blanket on, but it's like kind of chilly out here. 42, but it feels like 36. Brr. Brr, brr, brr. Yeah, it was cold even here, which is crazy. Supposed to get that chilly down south. Okay, you know what? That's just rude, sir. You know? No reason to be so mean. I once was kneeling on a roof and a guy attacked me and fell off and died. I fell off and lived. It's the beginning of the Santa Claus. Guy fell off a roof. Not my fault. I'm in Florida and it's 49 degrees. Diana's in Cali somewhere? That is cold too. I don't know where exactly. And even if I did, I wouldn't say it on stream. But that's chilly. Corbin, you're in, are you in California too? I'm in a lobby on Fortnite. I got 3 hours left to the event. Nice. Yes, we'll be hopping on for the event as well. Yeah, it was 49 when I looked at it a little bit ago. You're in Southern California. Okay, I thought you were in Cali. Yeah. Yeah, the event's today, Diana. I don't know if you'll be able to hop on at all. I know Cyber's planning to hop on. Gypsy and I will be on. Gypsy's still recovering with his foot, so he's available because he won't be out and about today. 70 today. Ooh, super jealous. High of 70. That's perfect. High of 70? That's like amazing. Actually, it was beautiful yesterday. I went out and was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday or the day before, I went out and actually sat and like read for a little bit outside. It was a little bit on the chilly side, but I just put a hoodie on. You're available because you have no plans. Nice. It's 2 o'clock our time, I believe. So 11 o'clock your time. High here is 56. Oof. Been like that all week. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 11 your time. I'll put a thing out on Discord too when we hop in. So if you want to hop in, I know Rose a lot of times will do solo in there just so I don't know if she records it or just so she can hear it and she doesn't hear us yapping. Or if we end up splitting and you guys end up popping in. It's cool. Because I know it can only do 4. 39 here. See, that's too cold for me. My thermometer says 50 right now, so yeah, it's cold here too. Yeah, 50 is a little bit chilly for me too. I don't mind it being a little chillier in the morning if it warms up to like 70s during the day. Oh, you know what? Let me do him first so he doesn't get off. Excuse me, sir.
Toss him in the cell. We'll settle up.
We'll sit up. Hey, David, how's it going? Oh, -3 this morning. Woof. No. Chilly. Yeah, 26 Fahrenheit is, no, is very cold. Scandinavian winter can be very cruel. I imagine I could never, I would die. Literally. 6 Celsius, which is 42 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's just too cold for me. Too cold for me. I could never live in a place that... we were talking about this the other day, too. I could live in a place that had 24-hour sunlight. So those places in, like, the Antarctica, wherever, like, they'll do the 24-hour sunlight and then they've got, like, 24 hours of, like, no sun. I couldn't do the no sun part. Seasonal depression is just, like, terrible. And cold, and like when it's cold as well, and then you have no light, and I just don't do well in no light. I need light. I need light and brightness, and yeah. Psh, okay, 6 person. Let's go. Oh wait, are we just going into the mines? This will be not bad with 6. Dude, okay. Why is it taking me this way? Get out of here. We're just gonna kill them all, though? Drinking your morning coffee? I might have some hot cocoa in a little bit, I think. I was gonna make some before stream, but I didn't. I might have a little bit of the hot cocos. I need to make some more mashed potatoes today, too. Just got on Red Dead. Nice. It is not Bounty Hunter month. It is Trader month, and that'll be ending. We'll have a new set of bonuses on Tuesday. I'm wondering if we'll have CTA bonuses or not. Are we going to have 6 in here, really? I think this is going to bug out and only give me 2. Oh, cause damage. Yeah, I think this is only going to give 2. Honestly, is better. Where was the dynamite over here? I do love joysticks sometimes, where you like have resistance, and then you get past the thing, and then it's like... This is over. Yep, 2 targets. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen 6 in here. Excuse me, where are you fellas? Oop, there's 1. Come back! Come back! You're breathing your last breath. Oh, bitch.
What in the hell?
Not gonna be able to get up here, am I? Okay.
When I get loose, I'm gonna wring your neck.
Well, shit.
You will pay for this?
Usually I can just jump up the side there, but... Hey, is this an out right here? I see light. I see light. Nice.
God damn it! Captured again.
Captured again. Not very good at hiding. Yeah, we don't have next month's, yeah, on Monday. We'll know what the bonuses are on Monday. Why is my horse all the way over there? Belladonna. Hey, lovely. I'm good. How are you today?
Get this goddamn rope off me!
What we do know is that typically, starting Tuesday, we're going to have some snow. The snow starts off pretty light, so we just get flurries here and there for the first week, and then progressively, as we get further into the month, you'll start to have blizzard snowstorms toward the end, which is excellent. But just, you know, the snow is going to be everywhere, including the bayou, which is weird.
Shit, I ain't got time for that.
But I'll take it. You get some minimal Christmas lights, not too many. You do get some people playing Christmas carols around in different places, so you can find them in like Blackwater, for example, is a place, in Strawberry, in Saint Denis. Also, in your Moonshine Shack, you'll get Christmas tunes as well on the piano. Oh, here we go. So this is what I was talking about with the awards. When you hit an award, you can reset it and get... Now, this one's actually different. This is the Bounty Hunter one, so you actually get 0.5 gold, I believe. Yep. But all the other ones are 0.4. And then we should get our winter CTAs as well. So my guess, if I had to guess, I would think that the winter CTAs will be on bonus. But I know they did the Halloween CTAs on bonus, so... That was potent. Holy shit. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Belladonna. She is offended. I'm sorry, buddy. Here. My bad. But I don't know what else they'll put on bonus. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Where is this guy? Sir? Where are you? A family friend of ours was in the Royal Guard and stood guard, oh my gosh, in -40 Celsius on New Year's Eve during the Queen's speech. The guard duty every Royal Guard wants. That sounds hideous. Oh, nope, dead end. Doop, doop, doop. Guess I gotta pay attention on how to actually get out of here. But yeah, Monday, usually GTA series. If not GTA series, there's one other person that'll put it out. They actually get notified the day before. So we'll actually know on Monday what our bonuses are going to be. I'm going to try to get a video out Tuesday morning, but with being back in office, that's going to be tricky. I'll at least start it, so I'll try to get it out by Tuesday evening. Yeah, Tuesday evening. Even if I get up at 5, it's questionable about whether or not I'd be able to get a video up before I leave, because I have to leave here at like 6:55, 7 o'clock. Okay, now we just need to do that one more time.
Boy, howdy, they's cold as a wagon tire, all right.
Horse is so bloody. All right, I don't think there was another 3 per or more than 2 person here. Okay, so we're gonna go. Excuse me, sir. Let's see. We did Emerald. We should go in. Let's go to Rhodes. Rhodes is another good bounty board location. Oh, goodness. Ooh, do I see a 2 person? Nice. To explain a little, the guards changed at exactly 6 p.m. and it's televised right before the speech. I know, and they can't move, right? No movement at all. I like watching the videos with the, I don't know if it's some kind of royal guard, but with the horses, where the sign says the horse may kick or bite, and people get up close to it and invade this person's personal space and the horse's personal space, and the horse bites them, and I'm like, that's what you get. But then every once in a while you get like a kid with special needs or something that's like really kind and like asks, and then they're always so sweet to them, and the horse is always so kind to them too. Or if the horse is gonna not be kind, the guard like checks them. I was like, nope, not this one. I was like, aw. I'd be so sad though, like if the horse bit me. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I just thought you were pretty. But you're really not supposed to get close to them at all. Like they're on duty. It's just like you shouldn't pet a service dog, you know, or bother a police officer, mounted police officer when they're on the job as well. You might think the dog or the horse is cute, but they're working. I think it's going to be Bounty Hunter roll like last year, but we won't know until Monday. Bounty Hunter's such a weird one for Christmas time, I feel like, but I honestly don't, they all blend together. I don't remember which one's which. Oh, that was both of them. Nice. I wish they wouldn't have the horses stand guard. It's cruel not to allow movement at all. The opposite of natural, and no wonder they're grumpy. Yeah, I definitely think that there's a lot of cruelty that goes on in... I feel like the guard horses... I get it because they can't move. I feel like they do look like they're well taken care of. At least. But like carriage horses in like New York, for example, nah. That they need to do away with. There's no regulation. The horses are abused. They're overworked. There's a lot of horses that just collapse and die. Yeah, no thank you. As much as I would love to go on a carriage ride, no. The guards are allowed to tell you off if you get too close, and they don't ask nicely. Yeah, they don't ask nicely. I've heard them in videos, and I'm like, oh man, I'd cry. I think New York City just passed a lot of end carriages. Good. They need to. It's not a good industry. Not a good industry at all. I know that there are some people out there that don't want animals to be used in a working capacity at all, and I'm not necessarily one of those people. I think it just depends. For example, there was this forum. If you've been here for any length of time, you know that I'm vegan. I don't eat animal products, and that extends to like other stuff in my life too, where I try to buy cruelty-free and things. Although it's, you know, it's no perfection here. I certainly fail on a daily basis, and I'm not going to judge anybody for what they choose to do. But there was this whole discussion about how you should never purchase a dog from a breeder if you're a vegan, You know, because and I do agree that there's a lot wrong in that world as well, and puppy mills and all that stuff. But there was one person that was like, I have to buy purebred because I have a working farm and I have like the what are the guard dogs, not the guard dogs, but like the livestock dogs. And so that's part of what they need to be able to successfully like protect their stuff. I'm okay with that. Like dogs, yeah, the LGD, yeah. The dogs, they're very well taken care of. They're working, they're doing a job, you know, which is fulfilling, I think. So I think it just depends. I don't have a problem with that.
In they go.
What's the next roll for next month? We do not know what is going to be the bonuses for next month yet. We'll know on Monday. If you're nice and disabled or whatever, the guards can subtly turn the horse towards you. Just not if you ask. They do on their own. Yes, if you're respectful. Yeah. And you definitely see... There was one girl once, though, that did actually ask about the horse, and he was super kind to her in the video I watched. But you could tell she was severely, you know, had some severe issues. And she was so... And she didn't touch it, and she didn't really get in close. She had her hands, like, curled up into her chest. And she was just like, you know... And she had headset on because I think the noise was bothering her. And he's very kind and gracious to her. Yeah, typically GTA series, and there's someone else as well that'll get it. We'll get notified day before, so on Monday we'll know what the bonuses are. I can tell you that if they stick to what they normally do, is that we will get the beginnings of snow on Tuesday. So we'll get flurries and that sort of thing. Also, the winter holiday CTAs should be back in as well. Now, they gave us new maps for Halloween, so I don't know that they'll give us new maps for winter. If they do, I'm hoping they don't take away like they did on Halloween, because if I lose Adler's Ranch, I'm just going to be super sad. Okay, sweet. We got both of those, which is nice. But that's what we know so far in terms of just what they've done in the past. All right, I'm probably not going to do any more of those. I should go check on camp real quick. I could potentially get one more wagon before the end of Trader Month bonuses. You got your favorite spot in the valley? Nice. I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, is that they are on guard. They are on duty. They can't, you know, they're not supposed to react at all. Like, they have a job that they're doing, so just leave them alone. People go up and try to mess with them, and I'm like, you lucky. You lucky they don't knock you on your butt.
I'm getting pretty damn good with this stuff, I have to admit. In general, I'd say old drunks and explosive chemicals are not a good
When they
mix,
yell, though, it's
but
scary.
I seem to be the exception.
Step back!
Anyway, I'm sure I don't need to tell you to be careful
With their swords.
stuff. Travel slow with it.
You're still eating Thanksgiving food? I still have a little bit of leftovers myself. I need to make some more mashed potatoes today, though. They were so good. I haven't had mashed potatoes in forever, and I was like, you know what? I need some more. I got some more potatoes yesterday. I made a chocolate pie, but I bought the wrong stuff for it, and so it's a little... It didn't set quite as well as I would have liked it to. Wait, does that say go to Limpany? Holy crap. This is not a close one. In Denmark, they'll tell you off in 3 languages: English, Danish, and French. Nice. I just think don't mess with anybody who's on a horse. It's a big creature, and they're probably trying to keep you safe as well. The horse, 100%. It drives me crazy when I see clips of like people riding like on a trail or whatever, and the off-leash dogs run up to them. And I was like, you have no idea. First of all, those people are doing a great job keeping their horse calm and under control. They're prey animals. Like, they have the potential to spook very easy. You're lucky your dog doesn't get his head bashed in because they're kicking out. Like, oh no, is this going to be chemicals going all the way back to where I'm going? It's just 2 chemicals in a row, you bitch ass game. I hate you. Hate it here. 2 resupplies today, and they're both freaking chemicals. Possibly the worst one. Especially here. Dude, my camp's all the way over here. Man, I'm tempted to just blow this up and like do another one. Annoying. We just lost a huge chunk there too. And I'm someone who does have, or did have, a dog that was like an off-leash type dog. I think that, one, if you're gonna have your dog off-leash, you need to have complete control. They need to have complete recall. And even then, when you're around people, they should be on a leash. For me, I had a very, very clingy, anxiety-prone dachshund. And when we were on the trails, and I wouldn't do this with my other one was always on lead. When we were on the trails, when no one was around, I would unclip her lead from her harness, and let her just trot next to me, and she was not going to go anywhere. Like, if people came up, she would like jump up to try to get picked up. And as soon as I saw people or heard people, I'd put her back on the leash anyway. Because you just never know. It's for your dog's safety and the other people's safety as well. And that's the only time I've ever had a dog where, like, in public on trails, I would take her off lead because she walked better off a lead. She would just trot right next to me, and like I said, she wasn't going to go anywhere. It doesn't matter. I could have left her off lead with and walk by somebody and she would have stayed right with me, but I wouldn't do that. Again, it's important. There's leash laws for a reason. So she would go right back on a lead as soon as I saw somebody or heard somebody nearby. Usually I would pick them up too. Being little dogs, and especially Foxy would bark, I would just pick them up and walk past whoever. It's about being courteous to other people. And again, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how the other person's animals are going to react. Again, horses, you certainly don't know how they're going to react. I've seen some dogs off leashes attack other dogs. Yeah, I mean, like, especially if you have a bigger dog, it doesn't matter if you have total recall. Like, sometimes you just never know what's going to happen. Maybe the other dog's going to be aggressive, and so your dog becomes aggressive. Maybe your dog just gets pissed off over somebody. I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. That's why it's for everybody's protection. But I see so many people that insist and won't put their dogs on a lead, and they're not even behaving well. Like, oh, they're not going to do anything. You don't know that. I let my dogs off lead sometimes, but if I heard horses, I'll call her back and get her back on lead, even though she's been on horses before. Yeah, just because you never know. Again, it's like Jess, like it's for your dog's protection too. That's why you do it. It's not only for the horse's protection, but you know, if that horse gets spooked and kicks out, like, dude, your dog could die, you know. And that's what I think other people don't understand either. Especially when you're dealing with a horse, which is a large animal that is prone to flight. If the horse is not calm, the dog is dead in a split second, 100%. I know people want their dog to be free, but they can't keep themselves safe everywhere. Yeah, there's a difference between being free, too. Yeah, I agree, and being safe. I'm not saying your dog can never be off lead if you have good training, but there's circumstances where they should be put back on lead.
Work.
She's a border collie with an innate herding instinct. Yeah, she'd try to herd them. Yeah. Okay, well, at least we got some of those delivered back. I'm at 77, which is not bad. I could probably get one more before the... I don't need the money, though, so more than likely it's just going to sit there. I love it when these things break over here. By the way, if you're in story mode, there's something in one of these bottles. I can't remember what it is. Look, they're still breaking. What? So in Eagle Eye, you just get the braking motion over and over. That's hilarious. I never realized that. Oh, I guess not in Eagle Eye. Like, I've heard it before, but I didn't realize it was a continuous thing. I used to walk with my ex-girlfriend's dad's dog off leash in the semi-remote forest where they live. The dog would only disappear to do her business and then come right back. Yeah. I think you have to know your dog too, for sure. That's like Sky. Sky was literally not going to go anywhere. Now, if I had taken Foxy off lead and she saw a squirrel or something, she'd have been gone. I may have been able to get her back because she does know come and she did know come and she like, you know, Foxy, come, Foxy, stop. Like she did know that. But like, you know, when you're, especially dachshunds, scent hounds, you know, get on the trail or something, like there's no guarantee. I'm not going to say her recall is perfect because it's not. But Sky wouldn't have gone anywhere. Sky was a Velcro dog. So I felt pretty confident with her off leash. I used to take Sky out around my mom's chickens. She was just she was always so kind that when I would be like fostering kittens or fostering dogs, she was just always so kind and gentle. Look at these little possums playing possum. Okay, we're gonna wrap up here soon, but let's see what else. I think the worst dog fight I've ever been a part of was I worked at a dog kennel when I was younger. And let's go get collectibles to end up and stream here. And two dogs from the same family. So they were in the same run. So not even two dogs, two separate dogs. Two dogs in the same family that were being boarded together got into a nasty fight. And I just remember, was it Diana or Diane? Or I can't remember her name. I could just hear her down these dogs started fighting and she was in the run with them and she was holding on to the one because the one was much bigger than the other one. I could just remember, you know, calling out for help and, you know, we were trying to go down and get them separated. Not the nastiest in terms of like, they were both fine. There was a lot of blood, but like just the one that like I was a part of that was like, that freaked me out when I was younger. All right, we're gonna go back for this coin. Oh man, if they do collector month next month, I'm not ready. She was Labrador trained for hunting, so she always listened. That's good. Dachshunds are so stubborn that like even when they're trained well, it can be really tough. Especially when you're talking about any type of like scent hound or a sight hound. It can be really tricky because they just have those instincts. You know, they get on the trail tracking something and they just, you know, sometimes they just go. They tune out everything else. We got bears, we got wolves. That is a lot of wolves. That is a lot of wolves. I was going to try to get an animation real quick. Holy moly. We got all this howling nearby. Holy smokes. 12 more gold eagle coins left and got all the collector awards. Nice. I don't know where I am on that. After my back when everything was a static spawn, I would do full collector runs and I did that for quite a while and then I got super burnt out. So now I just casually collect for the most part. I'll do more intentional collecting when it's a collector month, but get some big game meat here. People who specifically train their dogs to be aggressive should not have dogs. Not even guard dogs are super aggressive if you don't go into the fold. Yes. I hate it when people train, especially when it comes to, I am a firm believer that they need much, much harsher punishments for people who intentionally are a part of like a dog fighting ring. To this day, I'm still salty over the Michael Vick situation. He paid his debt to society. No, he didn't. He paid a very, very, very minimal penalty for the horrific shit he was involved in. No, thank you. That man should never have been able to step back on a football field again. And you won't convince me otherwise. There's literally nothing you can say to convince me otherwise. So don't even try. I don't even open the collector map. If I start, I can't stop. Yes, you know. Okay, now that we've been attacked by all the wolves... Dana, what are you doing here? Can't get away for you for a second. Oh, Joe and Diana. Hey, Juo, the Simpsons map goes away today. I can't even imagine with what they're planning to do that it's going to be less sweaty. Because we're taking a tidal wave in and you can only land at a couple POIs. They're basically forcing everybody to hot drop, is what it sounds like. I was like, you just came off the worst matchmaking, horrible sweaty season of all time, and that's what you choose to do? Okay, seems like a bold move. Probably not going to pay off for you. Vic was a travesty. I sort of overlooked it as a young team when I watched football, but now I see it how it is. Yeah, it really bothers me, actually. It bothers me that people in sports, and not just Vic, but like can get away with so... And I know it's celebrities and I know it's all, but like specifically let's talk about sports because... there's so many young kids that look up to these guys, you know, they're huge role models. It bothers me that they let them get away with the shit they get away with and still play football. Like, even if he's not going to have a massive conviction or serve time or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Again, if you do anything where you get convicted of a crime, you should never be allowed to play in any professional sport again, ever. Ever. That's just my opinion. He should never have been allowed to play football again. He should never have gotten shoe endorsements. Where are you? I hear you. Like, never again should he have been able to... Ooh, 3-star. This will be good in camp. That's just my personal opinion. Like, you lost that. That's a privilege to me. That's like a privilege. You being able to play in a professional sports team. And you lost it. You get convicted of a crime, you lose it. The Baltimore Ravens, that's where I'm from. Dude, how many of those people, like, some pretty heavy crimes. And they still get to play football, I guess. It's one thing, and I'm not saying this is right either, but it's one thing to do something that's like, maybe just a negative toward yourself, sort of. It's another thing to be convicted of a crime like murder or rape or dogfighting or drugs or, you know, stuff like that. What? No camps available in the Great Plains. You kidding me? How rude. What's the plan in Red Dead? You mean like what is Rockstar's plan in Red Dead for the future? Nothing. Probably ever. I think they screwed the economy up too much to like revisit this. Now GTA 6 is now another year out. I would say when GTA 6 drops and they work out all the bugs like 6 months in or whatever. If then they don't do anything with Red Dead, they're never going to do anything with Red Dead again. And it's likely, we pretty much know they're probably not going to do anything with Red Dead Online ever again. But that will be the official. That will be when I'm like, okay, yep, never again. Never again. What's my plan in Red Dead? Oh, well, I'm getting ready to end stream. So I don't have a plan today. But just so you guys know, again, we've been talking about it. Tuesday is winter CTAs and snow and all that fun stuff. So mark your calendars for Saturday, December 13th. That's probably when I'm going to be doing CTA day. So we'll do a bunch of CTAs. People can hop in if you've been around, if you're on my friends list, or we'll get you on the friends list. We'll probably be doing a bunch of those. I'm probably going to try to schedule a trail ride sometime the week that I'm off. So potentially like the 27th of December. I know that's right around the holidays and it might be tricky for a lot of people. So I might try to go a little earlier and do it on the 20th, but we'll see. It's just going to depend. As a guardian breed owner, it should be common knowledge to use extreme caution and put your dogs away from any people that don't interact daily. The instinct is strong and needs serious management. Yes. Even as puppies get crazy, they need to guard. Yeah, there's certain breeds for sure. There's also certain breeds you just need to be careful in general, like Chows, for example. Chows, Shar-Peis, both of those are like, they attach to a single owner most of the time. I'm not saying all the time. You might have a great family Chow or a great family Shar-Pei, and I've met some sweet ones, but typically those types of breeds, Cane Corsos can be like this a little bit, Akitas, where they kind of attach to one person. And even if they're not super aggressive, you do always have to be a little bit cautious around other people that aren't their family, aren't their person. So, Chows were the most feared in my groom shop. As, yes, I'm a course owner. Yeah. When I worked at the kennel, Chows were like crazy. Like, I don't think I've met a good Chow before that was ever in a kennel, because again, they attach to their person. They're probably super sweet with their now I did pet sit for a Chow once. That was really sweet. And I was able to go into the house, but I always had like a healthy respect for the fact that I'm going into this Chow's house. And while it is a friendly dog, you never know, sort of a thing. So you'd have to be cautious. And there's some breeds you just have to be a little more cautious than others. But every dog you do have to be cautious in a certain sense that it is a dog. There are instincts and anything could happen. Like, my most lovable golden retriever would probably be fine if I left it in the room with an infant, but you just never know. Even with a sweet dog, you just never know what's going to happen. You do have to always be thinking about those things. Rockstar said they won't be giving updates on Red Dead until GTA gets done. Yes, they have said that. They basically said we're focusing on GTA. We're not doing it with Red Dead Online. Now, though, we're getting like so far past, like it's taken GTA 6 so long, and now we're still another year out. They just may never come back and do anything with Red Dead Online. Because right now what's happening is people have just gotten all the money and gold. There's no way for them to sell money, like sell money packs in this game. Or sell gold in this game, because people are just playing and getting it because there's no content, and so they may just kind of give up on it completely. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, I was gonna do, what was it, West Hill Haven? Let me do that real quick. So I can get that out of my lockbox. I think I need like 2 more collectibles. Which I can get right around here. And I'm close by. Sweet. I don't think I'd leave an infant alone with my dog, not because she's nasty. She just tries to stroke people, and I wouldn't want her to do that to a baby. I just think, yeah. I mean, like, even, for example, my Skylar, my little dachshund, my Klinger, I could leave her with an infant. She would literally have done nothing. But at the same time, you just always have to be cautious. You just never know when you're talking about a dog. Because everybody thinks they have the dog that would never do anything, and then something happens, and they're like, oh, I never would have thought. So it's just good to be cautious. Some breeds more than others. But like, at the end of the day, they're still dogs. They're still animals. They still have instincts. Same thing with everything that you have. Horses, cats. Everything's got instincts. The people who play Red Dead are also way less likely to spend money because they're more patient than GTA players on average. I would agree with that. I think that GTA tends to, on average, attract a younger crowd. Who are probably less likely to, or more likely to like want to buy stuff to get something right away. Whereas people who play Red Dead are an older crowd who could actually afford it more, but like generally speaking are on here to relax. That was an easy one. And are probably less likely to spend real money. But it's funny because the people who play Red Dead, again, on average, not I know that there's a lot of us that are adults that play GTA, but like just on average, when you look at like the average numbers, like the people who play Red Dead are the ones that actually could afford to buy money for the most part, probably just because we're older. $83, chewing tobacco, 5 shotgun shells. I missed the gold. That's how much gold I got. Do, 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 do. Try to grab the, remember to grab the jewelry on past Foreman's house as well. Also, you don't know what kids, yes, and that's another reason too. You don't know what the kid's gonna do. You know, whether the kid's gonna be kind or they're gonna be agitating them. I've known kids that I've seen, I've watched them throw rocks at dogs. Absolutely not. I knew somebody when I was growing up who was not kind to her cat. Yeah, you never know what young kids are gonna do. And so it's to keep both of them safe. Same thing as putting your dog on a leash when you're around other people and other animals. Like, it's about keeping everybody safe. All it takes is that split second. You're like, oh, I never would have thought my dog would have done that. Oh, I never thought my kid would have done that. Oh, I never thought. I never imagined, but then it happens. And then you're... Oh, I did not grab the jewelry by Foreman's house because I'm chatting. Do I have any horse coat videos in the works? So Winterfall, I have had a couple that I've sort of been working on, but they've just kind of fallen off. So I do need to get back to that. I've been focusing more on like just the stuff that's happening on the month. Like I did the Rex Road video, and now that I'm getting ready to end classes for the winter, hopefully I'll be able to pick up and do another one. I can't remember. I need to go look at my notes too. I can't remember which one I was working on last. And then the other day I started working on one. I was like, oh, I've already done this coat. Not that I couldn't do an updated version, but I do have 6 out of 6 collectibles. Okay, cool. 1 out of 3 arrowheads. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there for today. So new monthly bonuses coming on Tuesday. Make sure you log in this week if you don't have the Rex Road bandana and hat. I believe that's this week that you have to log in to get that. Keep an eye out for, I'll be posting it. I want to see exactly what happens on Tuesday, and then I'll be posting. So probably Saturday, December 23rd, we'll be doing a bunch of CTAs. So if you've been wanting to hop in and play, or you like CTAs, or you need money and cash, we can help you get it with doing some CTAs. We typically, if we're in, you know, a two plus man, you know, we can typically finish all 10 rounds. We won't be doing the grinding thing where we do 5 and start over. So only if you want to do complete CTAs up, or at least try to complete them. We'll be doing that on the 13th more than likely, and then also probably trying to do a snowy CTA, snowy trail ride as well sometime during the month, whether that's the 20th or 27th. We'll kind of see how that goes. So I appreciate you guys all being here. I'm definitely looking forward to next month with the bonuses. I'll probably do a few extra streams when I'm off. Just because, again, the snow is fantastic and I love it. I know some of you guys hate it, and I'm sorry, but I do. I love it. So thank you guys again. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and stay tuned for a video on Tuesday on the bonuses, and then an announcement on YouTube as to those dates for the events coming up. So thanks again. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll chat with you guys all soon. Bye, everybody.